Jai Bhagwan. Application of being visionary in different areas of life, or saying being visionary against short-sighted. I'm reading from Secret of Bliss, written in 2011. Yoga students, suppose yoga students become short-sighted, what happens? It become visionary, what happens? Short-sighted yoga students run from one studio to other studio for workout and get stuck on brand names, styles and levels of yoga. They look for shaping up their bodies instead of integrating their body, mind and spirit. This is short-sighted approach. They become competitive. They force themselves instead of learning to make friendship with their body and mind. They have no curiosity to explore real yoga. Learning various styles of yoga is like collecting high school diplomas. Hatha Yoga is the stepping stone for Raja Yoga. Hatha Yoga is the high school, Raja Yoga is a college. Real yoga begins when you transcend your gross body and work on your astral and causal bodies. So many students get lost into perfecting the body and forget using mind and consciousness to nurture their astral and causal bodies. Yoga teachers, short-sighted yoga teachers invest lots of time, money and energy to get a 200-hour or 500-hour certificates and learn mostly exercises. They rarely explore the spiritual depths of yoga. Their priority becomes to open studio and teach before nurturing their own practice. They get trapped in sustaining the studio. They get depleted and lose their joy of practice because they are caught up into sustaining their business. They are not even practicing on regular basis before they open the studio. Yoga teachers' priority should be to nurture their body and mind and spirit with yoga position, breathing and all this. And teaching should be a means to promote personal practices instead of a means of making a living. This also individual level, people who are short-sighted do not have surplus money, time, energy and wisdom, and they do lose their life in accomplish either health or money, and lose the time, lose the capacity, they lose living the life in the present. It also happens at national level. Politicians get caught into being elected, so they preach the sermons what people want to hear. They do all the activities which is short-sighted for getting elected because it pleases people, but they ignore environments and long-term harm to the society. And this has been happening around the world, and all the politicians, there are so many environmental issues don't get footing because new politicians promise and they repeat the same mistake, because if they stay on the path of truth, they don't get elected. So this is general thing. Rivers are polluted, forests are destroyed, environment is polluted, all the disasters are taking place in front of us. Global warming, also change in atmosphere, all these are happening. People ignore because they are short-sighted. Jai Bhagwan.